You are listening to Chapter 1 Lesson 8 of Form 3 African History. Cameroon General Education. Narrated by Wacheseh Academy. Reasons for European penetration and occupation of the interior of Africa. 1. Economic. They wanted to have direct contact with the producer in the interior, and buy cheaper, and escaped exploitation from coastal middlemen. Overcrowding of traders along the coast resulting in clashes, hence traders had to move into the interior to acquire new markers in the interior for their surplus products. The interior had extensive fertile land for commercial plantations or tropical crops, which would generate more revenue. To gain trade monopoly and prevent the trade from being diverted by rival powers. The need for cheap labor to work on European projects and assist European traders to invest their surplus capital with the aim of making more profits. The development of transport infrastructures like roads, railways, bridges, etc., and good means of transport promoted penetration into the interior. 2. Social. To stop slavery and the slave trade in the interior. To spread their culture in the interior. To spread Christianity. To gain enough land for European settlement far from the natives believed to be very rich in contagious diseases. The discovery of medicine against tropical diseases. 3. Political. The hinterland theory proclaimed in the Berlin Conference of 1884–85 required colonial powers to penetrate from the coast to the interior. The Brussels Conference of 1890 extended effective occupation from the coast to the interior. The need to bring together ethnic groups to form one national state. To suppress recalcitrant tribes and bring them under European control. Problems encountered in penetrating and solution. Strong opposition from the coastal middlemen. Traders were not willing to lose their profitable trade monopoly. Europeans abolished the middleman trade monopoly enjoyed by African coastal traders. Refusal of some traditional rulers to sign treaties of free and protection, and their refusal to allow them to move inwards. They used their gunboats and arms and frightened them. The thick forest, rivets, hills, and other physical geographical features acted as barriers to penetration. Explorers showed them the way and forced labor was adopted to dig roads, etc. Lack of social amenities in the interior like health facilities to help them against the harsh tropical climate and variety of diseases. They took grants from the government, constructed hospitals, and brought medical officers and drugs. Lack of good transport infrastructures to link the coast and interior. They made use of forced labor to construct roads, bridges, etc. Lack of good communication facilities to keep in touch with the colonial officers along the coast and problem of dialogue with the natives to understand their intentions. They opened postal services, telephone lines, built schools, and educated the natives. Inadequate finances to cover up the cost of administration. They solved this problem by collecting taxes from the natives. Inadequate personnel to administer the interior and troops to maintain law and order. They made use of the chiefs and recruited the natives in the colonial army.